Okay, here's my library game. You can also use it in the bookstore if you want. I don't recommend that because of the cost. So you go into the library, you look at what they're featuring for that month. I found Women of the Post. Spoiler alert, when I read it, I might cry. I do not like to cry. Then you visit an old friend, one that you want to spend more time with. I loved this book. It was something I had to reread pages of, so I'm going to focus on the whole book without rereading some pages over and over. Whitehead is awesome. Never saw the Netflix version though. Then when you see an old friend, you haven't read that one yet, Darcy Coates, Secrets of the Dark. She is twisted. She reminds me of a version of Stephen King and Dean Koontz. Excellent author. Then here's the other part. So it's called Book Roulette. You go to your Goodreads app and then you swipe up or you can swipe down. And that's how I got Murder Road. St. James, she's just as twisted as Darcy Coates and all of them. Can't wait to read it. Then I got How to Survive a Horror Story. Apparently, hopefully, it's better than surviving a horror movie, cheesy from the 80s. Then I got The Caretaker. This one I have been wanting to read forever, so I'm glad it came up on the roulette. Then I got The Escape Room. This sounded very intriguing. Then The Charmed Library, where the characters come alive at night and the librarian doesn't quite know. Don't know how she doesn't quite know, but it'll be interesting. Then you go to the new book section after you're done playing roulette and you check to see the new releases. So all booked up. It looked like a fun, cheesy, brain candy kind of read that will go quick. And then this one I saw and I'm very excited. It also looks like a quick read, won't take me long. Monsters of Maryland and Delaware. Ooh. Oh, wait a minute, there's one more thing. Looks like Cal Ripken got to the library and put this in my bag. I do love dill pickle chips, but guess what? I can only eat one chip, but I cannot read or get more than one book. Hope you enjoy the game. Play it soon.